This is Basic Construct GGB, our GeoGebra starter file for all compass and straight edge constructions with GeoGebra. There are 12 tools on the toolbar: the Move tool, which we will use for testing, the Pencil tools, the straight edge tools, the Compass tool, the Drawing Pad adjustment tools, and labeling tools. In this mathcast, to copy a line segment AB onto a line with a point P so that A goes to P. So we need a line segment. We get our line segment tool and we click twice to create a line segment. And now we need a line, so we go to the line tool, click twice in the drawing pad. Now, one of these points has to be point P, so we'll choose the left point, right click, rename, type in P, click on OK. D we cannot erase, and it's even convenient to have it so that we can move the line around, but it's not part of the given, so we're going to immediately make it smaller. So we right click, choose Properties, go to the Style tab, and move it from 4 to 2. And in that way we can see that it's not part of the givens. Okay, now the idea is to copy this line segment, or rather its length, onto this line so that A corresponds to P. This is the most used construction in compass and straight edge. What we need to do is find a point on the line whose distance from P is the length of AB. So we find all of the points that are this distance from P. Well, that's the definition of a circle. So we click on our compass tool because it draws circles, and now we want to measure. This is going to be the radius of our circle, so we measure the first point, the second point, the center point. These are all the points that are this distance from P. Well, we want either this point, and in that case the segment is going to the left, or we want this point, which is going to the right, which is what we usually do. So we're going to click on Intersect and get this point. And now this distance here is exactly this distance here. So if I draw a line segment from P to C, I will have copied AB onto this line with P corresponding to A. So let's draw a line segment from P to C. And now we want to color code and make it so we can see that line segment. So we right click, choose the segment, go to Properties, make it thicker, and change the color. And while we're here, we're going to also change the original line segment, which is A, to also be red and thicker. And let's make the circle not so visible. So here's the circle. We will make it dotted and a little bit thinner. And now our construction is easy to see. How do we test whether we've done this correctly? We use the Move tool. If we move A, if we change this segment should change. Let's see. So we see that PC is always the same length as AB. And we can move P down like this. This point is not free. This point depends on AB. Notice I cannot move this point. I can move D, and in doing so I move the line. But notice that C always stays on the circle, so that PC is the same length as AB. And we are done.